trying to reserve my sexy and shit, you know. You don't know who's watching. But, you know, let's get into the thing. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Not come on in. Not come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
So, every now and again, I think you might like to hear something from us. Nice and easy. But there's just one thing. You see, we never ever do nothing nice and easy. We always do it nice and rough. We're going to take the beginning of the song and do it easy. And then we're going to do the finish rough. That's the way we do Creedence Clearwater's Proud Mary. And we're rolling. We're going to start with Omarion. Real nice and easy, everybody, before we get into, you know, the various sexual assault cases I'm going to discuss in this live. Let's start with Omarion, shall we? Okay, like we supposed to be. So apparently, he had this video, right? He posted this on social media. And, you know, the women have no drinks in their cups. You know, he's singing into the air. He's looking all nice. He's looking into the women's eyes. Okay, but essentially, the girls are thirsty. And that's what everyone was saying online. Omarion, the young women are thirsty, sir. What's going on? They're looking around like someone can pour us some more champagne. That's what everyone was saying. Okay? So Omarion came in to respond. Hold up. Omarion responds to trolls who claim his video vixens look uncomfortable. Anytime ladies are around me, they're comfortable. How they're supposed to be. Right, Omarion?
Trying to stir up the vibes, but just know anytime any ladies are around me, they're comfortable. You know, I don't hang around too long uncomfortable situations, even though that's, you know, it's important to know that the usual is dropping. I see y'all trying to stir up the vibes, but just know anytime any ladies are around me, they're comfortable. You know, I don't hang around too long uncomfortable situations, even though that's, you know, it's important to know that the usual is dropping.
I don't know where we were going with that, and I don't know. Oh, I guess he was like, the usual is dropping. This is more than I want you in tonight. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and listen to that. Y'all know I love me some Omarion when it comes to the music. I'm not even gonna lie. It's well produced. Okay. Someone has came in and shined up those vocals. And it's given exactly what I needed to give. Okay. Y'all know I love Sex Playlist. It is literally one of my favorite albums of all time. Like, I hate to put it, listen, Sex Playlist. It's my shit. I'm sorry. It came out like right, you know, when I had quit my job, girl. And I was just in a highlighted moment in my life. And the album was hitting on everything I loved, girl. Had a lot of sex to that album. Still, you got the power long as you want it, long as you got me inside. Girl, you crying, you're moaning like the body's dying. The only lonely thought your body's ever known. Oh, girl, will we my voice is almost gone. But if you're here, girl, I can help you see. Oh, and we can on and on all night. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm probably going to be listening to that soon. Okay? Soon. All right? But yeah, y'all. Listen, as time goes on, it is absolutely given as time goes on, it is giving Omarion is lamer than we all thought. Okay, Omarion, you're lamer than we all thought. You're still beautiful, but you're just lamer than we all had hoped for. You know, like everybody's out here just disappointing us back, forth, and forth, just disappointing us all over the place. If we liked you at some point in the 90s or the early 2000s, there's a possibility that in 2020 something you are going to make us just feel so dumb, just make such an asshole out of us because we believed in you when you was out here perpetrating, faking the funk and pretending and shit. Okay? You know, like him pretending as if his breathing was strong and then getting up there at the versus battle and barely being able to keep his notes on point. And hey, it's hard. It is. But Omarion, if you got to run on the treadmill like Beyonce and Destiny's Child did, then goddamn it, that's what you do. But you don't get up there on the verses after pretending like you do yoga, meditation, and deep breathing exercises all the time and show us your breathing ain't where it's supposed to be. You feel me? Okay? I'm not over that. Not over it. But let's move on because I ain't got time. Okay, listen. Hold up. Angel Reese, girl, I was trying not to talk about it because I didn't know what was going on. So they said, this is what they said.
It's been a hot topic on social media today and what seems to be a back and forth between the athletes' parents. While information is still unclear, speculation started last night after Flau'jae Johnson's mom directed an Instagram response to Angel Reese's mom on Instagram saying, in part, "You definitely know about grammar errors when your daughter got a 2.0 or less GPA." The back and forth continued, and with former players eventually weighing in. Most tweets have been deleted, but we have this screenshot from a tweet exchange posted today from former players Jasmine Carson and Alexis Morris. Morris said, "Switched up to gang up on me, now y'all falling out," with Carson responding in part with, "Y'all better hope I don't say nothing." We attempted to ask Coach Kim Mulkey about the drama, but before we could fill her in on the rumors, Mulkey reminded us that she is not on social media. Women's basketball has been a hot topic.
Yeah, the mamas is going back and forth. Folks, please do not send me long text messages with a bunch of grammatical errors. It gives me a headache. How do I know you said what you said if I can't understand what you're saying? Listen, I understand exactly where she's coming from because when I tell y'all, sometimes I be talking to people, I'm like, did you read this before you sent it to me? Baby, I don't know what you're saying to me right now. I don't know what you're saying to me right now. Can you read that again and make it make sense in my mind for me? Because it don't make sense in my mind. It only makes sense in yours. You were thinking of words that you were leaving out of the text. Here's what Flau'jae's mama said. You definitely know about grammar errors when your daughter got a 2.0 or less GPA. And in fact, when writing your smart message, you didn't capitalize nor did you use any periods. Stop being petty, fake, and hateful and take responsibility for you and your daughter's actions. You're just as responsible. You raised her that way. Nobody give a damn who you think you are since you came up off another's brand. Just like God gave it to you, he will take it away. Always stay humble and never forget who made you and where you come from. Okay, LSU Beat article saying that I did this is 100% false. I will not let this go unnoticed. Unlike some, I would not, nor have I ever directly or indirectly criticized another child on social media. I have a life outside of my kids, and my posts often reflect that. The Reese controversy has spilled over into social media, beginning with all of things Thursday morning of bad grammar. Okay, so Reese's mother, Angel Webb Reese, criticized LSU player Flau'jae Johnson for poor word usage on Instagram. And then Johnson's mother, Kia Brooks, responded to Angel Reese. Yeah, y'all doing too much. Y'all are doing too much.
What about me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me? Your opinion of me is not the opinion that I have of myself. You ain't make me, so you can't break me.
Okay. So they're saying that she got suspended.
Look at me.
They're saying she got suspended, and she was suspended because of a low GPA. And then there was a response about the low GPA. So the parents are out there starting up mess and don't even know what it's about. Was it a low GPA or was it a fight? Like, what happened? We don't know why Angel was benched. Okay, we don't know why. But we do know that grown adults are online arguing on fucking Twitter. know. I just kind of feel like, I don't know. It's 2023. I guess decorum goes out the window at some point when it comes to people wanting to argue and express their, negative emotions on fucking social media as if they don't have children to be examples for. But I just kind of feel like nobody needs to get online and talk about another person's child's GPA and all of this shit. Like, it just kind of seemed real, I want to be a reality TV star, low grade, no self respect, like no integrity child. I don't know. It just, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But yeah, the girls at LSU were fighting. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Okay, so last time we talked about Chrisean being on Cam Newton. This is the clip that I believe I really wanted to talk about. And the thing that works on my nerves the most about this is that everybody is gonna ignore the fact that Cam is also like a toxic male. So it's kind of like, a pimp talking to a hoe about how she should really be better, even though he knows that she was basically being pimped out. Like, he knows that she was being pimped out. It's almost as if he's trying to like procure her from the previous pimp by getting in her head. I don't know, but it just kind of seems weird to me that everybody's talking about how that is how a man talks to a woman, with care, with concern, with good intentions. Meanwhile, once again, watch Jazzy is over there telling Shane Booty on her podcast about how she's having uncomfortable anal sex for him that she don't really enjoy, but she does it for him. That she don't want to cry about her issues. She cry in the shower, but he can lay his head on her fucking pillow all day, every day. And now she's pregnant with baby number 3 while he's fighting with the previous baby mama who he got like 3 kids with over a fucking car. Petty. He got money. He can afford another car. Why is he fighting with this lady over this damn car? Because he's petty. Because he wants to torture the goddamn lady with all of this bullshit, trying to like make it hard for her to be able to take care of herself by sending her back to court over and over again over this damn car. But he's doing enough in real life for me not to be rushing to pat him on the back for having one moment of saying the fucking obvious to Chrisean Rock. Let's listen.
It's like some of that stuff that y'all showing and promoting, that ain't love. It's not. That's harmful. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? And who am I to judge? This is a beautiful ass soul. Like, you pretty, you got like shit going, and every time I look up, Chrisean Rock in the damn media doing something silly or crazy, like, yo, like, I see through all that. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's like some of that stuff that y'all showing and promoting, that ain't love. It's not. That's harmful. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? And who am I to judge? This is a beautiful ass soul. Like, you pretty, you got like that ain't, I really want to talk to her. Right. Cause this ain't no shit where I'm like, give a fuck about no damn Chrisean Rock. I give a fuck about Gina. Right. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. And what you are, you shortchanging yourself, and you got way more to offer, and your respect. Like, that ain't, I really want to talk to her. Right. Cause this ain't no shit where I'm like, give a fuck about no damn Chrisean Rock. I give a fuck about Gina. Right. You dig it?
Is that her real name or something like that? Is that her real name? Why is he screaming it like that? Who is Eugenia? Is that her real name? Is Chrisean's real name Eugenia? Somebody comment and make that plain for me, because I'm so confused about what's happening. I feel like this is like them times where you gonna try to pimp her out to fit a certain mold. You know what I'm saying? Like, you take like churchmen. Like, if you ever paid attention, church, like, a lot of preachers have a pimp mentality, right? And a lot of pimps go from being pimps to preachers, okay? And the reason why is because the gift is the same. It's the gift of gab, okay? And I think there is a keep them in a pipeline mentality when it comes to women, right? Just like it is for men in prison. For women, you have them, like, thinking about sex as a transactional thing. They know that what men want from them is sex. If you want this man, give him sex. Like, this is usually like a lot of the pressures that young women grow up with is hearing from one side, no, don't give your body up, keep your coochie to yourself. And then on the other hand, you hear, no, if you really love me, you'll give it to me. If you really like me, you'll give it to me. All boys really want is sex. Like, you hear all of these things that are just conflicting, right? So I think as a young girl, you grow up in this society, in this time frame, feeling like sex is transactional and you can control some young man with your coochie. Okay? And that's what's being fed to you, really. Like, you special, you young, you got young coochie. All of the old niggas want young women. Like, you're in your prime. You're being sold that you're special because of your coochie at this age, right? Right? So you do your thing. And then you end up in these fucked up relationships, and then here comes the preacher to get you. So if you had like a pimp, hoeing you out like Blueface, right? You had Blueface hoeing you out this first round. And now you're going to get involved with the preacher, Cam Newton. Okay, you're going to run to God because you've been through all of this hellish stuff. So now God is going to come in and save you in the form of another man that's going to pimp you. He's just going to clean you up, and the pimping is going to look different and sound different, but the mechanism is the same. You are now under the mind control of another man. He's just using you for a different purpose, more of a tax write-off than having to go and pay for a bond or whatever to get you out of jail and shit. I really think a lot of the young pimps grow up and get smarter and realize that preaching is a better option to do what it is that they want to do. Because the women in the church, like, I don't know if y'all paid attention, but most of the people in the church a lot of times are women that are looking for God to send them a man. I'm just saying it is a lot of male worship that happens in that circular relationship between pimp, hoe, man, woman, God, earthling, slave master, slave owner, slave. Like, all of the relationships are in somewhat the same order, where you're worshiping someone that is in some ways all about themselves and taking advantage of you in one way or another. Just food for thought. So yeah, I'm not none of these comments. He trying to smash. That's a good one. That's a real one. He told her the truth, but she's not going to change. That's a real one. She needed to hear those words from a man who doesn't want anything from her other than for her to be the best. This is such bullshit. Like, you really think that Cam Newton is out here saying shit because he really wants the best for Chrisean? Like, I want people to follow the pattern. If a nigga don't want the best for the mother of his fucking children, but he wants the best for a young woman that acts crazy online and he's never fucking met before, but one time to interview her so that he can get clout off of her presence, sir, get the fuck out of here. Oh, look, I love to see this. Oh, it's so heartwarming the way Cam handled her. She felt safe. That's all she wants, is to feel safe. Oh, because she can't create that feeling inside of that new home that she just got for herself and her baby. She can't feel safe there? Okay. Maybe she needs a fucking condo. One way in, one way out. Oh my God. Shout out to Cam. This is what she needed, because soft pimp talking, and not just straight up mean pimp talking. Child, that's going to be something different for you, okay? You just need a different type of pimp. That's all, girl. That's all she need is a different type of pimp. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just how I feel. Other confused ass women, okay? Didn't we just talk about Samantha Lee and how she's been all over the place? Okay, she's been all over the place. She was just online. First of all, I'm never gonna back up off the situation. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Tyrese is crazy. Tyrese is a narc. Tyrese has said himself that he is not a good person. Tyrese, I feel like, pretends to be a nice guy and infiltrates people's lives, pretending to be a good guy so that he can use them later on. Yeah, I do. That's the way he plays the game. All of those big celebrities that he was so-called friends with, he didn't probably call their phones and tried to use them to fuck up. And because they've had moments where Tyrese has came through for them and was just such a nice guy out of nowhere, they will then act in kind and do things for him and show up for him. And it's really not genuine like that. He's a fucking narc. Okay? I've just seen way too much evidence of Tyrese being emotionally manipulative, being an energy suck. Like, watching him talk to DJ Envy just sucked the soul from me. Like, it was just so emotionally tiring to watch him be passive aggressive about still being angry with DJ Envy and then being upset that people make fun of him for all of the fucking antics, and then acting like every time over the past decade that he's gotten on social media to act a fool, it's been because he was on the wrong prescription of medication. Yeah, no, I'm not falling for that. That may have been the reason 1 or 2 times, yeah. But you were trying to culminate years and years of sporadic behavior on social media as you having an episode like it was just one time. And let's not forget the way you handled your relationships with these women to get online and ask other men to show up to you. To show up to court with you. You're a man with money and you want all these broke niggas to take off work and come to the courthouse with you because you're angry that you have to pay this woman a certain amount of money based off what you make, who has children with you. Someone that you didn't get the proper paperwork for in the first fucking place, and you want all of these men that you dog whistle to on the internet to show up so that you can tap on their anger about having to pay their little $200 to their baby mama every month, right? Because if Tyrese has to pay $20,000 a month, oh my God. Making men have to pay for their children, oh my God. Y'all get so upset about that shit. It is based off of your fucking income, and it doesn't matter how much money the mother makes. You should still have to equally put forth financial and time support, energy. You should have to put forth an equal amount. Maybe not every day, but can we sum it up every 6 months to being able to look back on this co-parenting situation and feel like we both got the help we needed with these fucking kids versus feeling like you get to come in and out as you please and complain about it all of the other times? Because a lot of y'all niggas act like y'all want to be there for them kids, but it's really so that you can seek revenge on these women because they left your ass, because they got tired of you emotionally and mentally abusing them. Child, Samantha don't know what the fuck to think. She don't know what to say about her mouth on the internet, and it doesn't really matter because, like I said, I just gave y'all all of the background of why I feel the way I feel about Tyrese, and I'm sure I'm leaving some shit out. I also pay attention to the way certain people post online, the things that they say in comments, and it lets me know how their minds really work, right? So Samantha can go back and forth like a fucking ping pong all she wants to. Tyrese's ass is crazy as far as I'm concerned. Let's go ahead into what she had to say.
Call this one, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Let's get into it. Now this might make some people mad, but it is what it is. Y'all, once you learn what someone is capable of, you have to handle them a little different. DMX said this and it resonated with me. He said it's too hard not to trust people. Instead, he trusts people to be who they are. He trusts a snake to be a snake. He trusts a liar to lie. He trusts someone who cheats to cheat. I can forgive you for what you've done. And I thank you for showing me what you're capable of. Because now I know how to handle you. And it will be irresponsible of me to give you the same kind of access, knowing I'm going to call this one, fool me once, shame on you.
Is it possible that
I influenced her to try and get me for $20,000 a month for a 2-year-old? No.
Is it? Yeah.
No. We never spent $20,000 on my daughter when we were together. Mm-hmm. And I had the money.
Yeah, but now
I don't like, who spends that kind of money on a kid? Mm-hmm. She was 1 when she took my baby from me. We never spent $20,000 a month on our child, and the credit card was.
But how much money did you spend when you renovated a fucking rental property that you're now being sued for, Tyrese? How much money do you have to spend at the lawyer's office for all of the fucking lawsuits, the one you have right now against Home Depot, and then all of the ones like miss me with the bullshit of where you want to act like, oh, this isn't worth that much money, really? Because it's crazy to me that you would rather spend that money at the lawyer's office. He spent, to me, the way he spends his money, the way he handles shit makes me feel like he don't care how much money he spend when it's about, convenience. But when it comes to this woman and you having to pay $20K based off how much you make a year, now you want to be upset talking about, oh, she don't need that much money. What?
Wide open. So what the fuck do you suddenly need that kind of money for?
You changed the quality of life.
I was gonna say the exact same
What
thing.
happened?
Like
No,
the quality
didn't.
of life.
No, he didn't. Yes,
Do
he did.
you don't wait, Ish? You don't think that the quality of is it possible?
The quality of life absolutely changes 9 times out of 10. Okay, everybody is not the fucking Kardashians, all right? Everybody's not the Kardashians. Oh my God, y'all. Samantha's exhausting. Tyrese is exhausting. And I'm going to just leave them people where they at. I'm going to just leave them people where they are. Let's hear what Royce Reed is talking about on Vlad.
Point, did you feel that he was bisexual, gay, anything of that sort?
I knew it was freaky. I didn't know that he liked to be with men. But
So did you peg him?
I knew he was freaky. There were certain things that, he would want to do that I would decline. But again, back then I'm thinking like, are people really doing this? I'm not there yet.
At any point, did you feel that he was bisexual, gay?
It seems that she was trying to be grown about the situation. Like she was trying to be like open about it. Y'all, what's going on with Tiffany Haddish? Like this is Tiffany Haddish's second DUI. I feel like Tiffany Haddish has a lot of fucked up shit going on inside of her mind and inside of her spirit. And she really needs help. And I don't know if she'll ever get it. Like she just has a lot of sporadic, crazy, weird ass energy around her. I know that she's had a traumatic childhood, and I think somebody that forces themselves to smile and be positive and spite their traumatic experiences, sometimes they're leaving a part of themselves like behind. There is a fakeness or fraudulence in it, and it causes them to self-destruct because you can't leave parts of yourself scattered around. As you get older, you have got to go back for those parts of yourself and bring them up with you, because if not, you are going to eat yourself up trying to keep the version of yourself that got abused back there. That's what Tiffany feels like to me. She feels like whatever happened in her childhood, the jokes, the smiling, the success, the laughing, all of that shit is a way for her to separate herself from the version of herself that she was back then. And it's just not working. Tiffany Haddish arrested again for a DUI in Beverly Hills after she allegedly fell asleep behind the wheel. Haddish performed at the Laugh Factory the night before. This is the second DUI arrest for Haddish, who was also busted under similar circumstances back in January 2022. The actress and comedian was not involved in an accident, but cops say they got a call around 5:45 a.m. about someone stopped in the middle of Beverly Drive, apparently slumped over the wheel while the car was running. Cops responded to the scene, and as you can see, Tiffany went peacefully as she was arrested. She'll be cited for a DUI and released later today. Yeah, y'all. I don't know what's going on.
Shit, she's a nice person. Tiffany's so nice and so sweet. That nice shit. That nice shit. I'm tired of being fucking nice to you raggedy motherfuckers, and y'all lazy.
I had never seen this video, y'all. What did I just say? What did I just say? All of that smiling and pretending like everything's cool when you really ate the fuck up inside. What the fuck did I just say? And now she's up here screaming into her phone.
Lazy! Stop being so fucking lazy! God. I'm just tired of people playing with me. don't nobody want to work for free. I don't even ask people to work for free. Especially if I've ever paid you one day, if you ever did any work for me directly and I paid you, or I offered to pay you, don't be expecting me to show up for nothing. Leave my whole damn state to go to a whole nother state, not even a direct flight, and you want to get the amount of money these people want to give me. I can make that money. I could go to one comedy club and make 17 times that amount of money in 30 minutes. I'm sick of being nice. If there's any kids watching this, I'm sorry, kids. But you know your value and don't let nobody, even if they're your friend, even if it's somebody you love, do not let them use you. I guess I got a little jealousy because I hate when I'm working so hard. Like, I'm doing all this hard work and then people are eating off of me and then things are falling through the cracks and I'm being treated not well and they're on yachts. Ask me to do.
I mean, I understand her frustration. And I do feel like she's probably been being nice this whole time. I know ever since the Aries spirit situation, I totally understand how everybody feels about that. I do. And I also feel like that is also connected to whatever the trauma she experienced as a child, when you don't necessarily feel like things that are fucked up are that fucked up because they happen to you and you've normalized it. Or you don't see the nuance in the situation because of what's happened to you. You have blinders up to it. You don't want to see it for what it is. Now, nobody said that Tiffany touched those kids or did anything to those kids, but she brought them there. And the shit just didn't look right. But anyway, you know, I feel like that's more the situation than her actually doing anything to anybody, you guys. But yeah, y'all, I do still feel like Tiffany needs some help, girl. I do feel like Tiffany needs some goddamn help. So, y'all, not too long ago, Tink was online complaining, crying about young Berg and how he ignored her when she was out of the country for a birthday, and he showed up and he ain't speak to her, and so she assaulted him, and they was both online running their mouth about it. You could tell that them people is fucking. I don't know why Tink is fucking young Berg. He is disrespectful, like the type of person that I feel like genuinely does not like women, but knows that women are of value, so he uses them and he makes the women feel like they're important to him, and then in public, on camera, around people, he disregards them, disrespects them, and sluts them out. Told everybody that Tiara Marie sucked his dick in a alleyway as if she was some fucking crackhead or something like that. And honestly, even if that did happen, for you to like talk about it in such a manner, like I hope if she had done it, I wish she would have bit your dick off. Like, why do that girl like that? So disrespectful and unnecessary. You know how people are gonna treat her when you say shit like that, in especially in the entertainment industry. And we see the way niggas like to grab pussies in the entertainment industry. So when the girls is out here doing the things they doing, why are you putting them in more harm's way? Because that's what you want to do. Because you want to harm women. Because you don't like women. Yeah, that's how I feel about young Berg, but he knows that he can use them for their talent, use them for sex, use them for social currency with other men, use them for validation, use them for their energy. The way he handled Hazel E was enough for me. I didn't need to see his interactions with any more females after the way he handled Hazel E. I don't even like Hazel E, and that's still not how you handle somebody. I don't understand why any woman would give him the time of day. But you know that's them. That's not me. Let's see what's going on.
That's crazy.
You are.
Young Berg! Young Berg! Young Berg!
Yeah. I think people don't understand that it's a business relationship.
Yo, why you treat? Yo, she's trying to touch this phone. So crazy. Tell him.
Why you want the phone to just be on you, weirdo?
So in the midst of you making posts and everything, people need to know, like, on top of a lot, it's a business relationship.
Is it?
I don't want no negativity.
Did you play me out some money? I get what I was supposed to get?
Stop.
It's a business relationship. Did you front me out some money? Did I get what I was supposed to get? Or are we fucking and that's why we continuing to work together? Is that what he's saying while you on his live? Talking about stop. He playing you out right in front of your face. Now he gonna laugh at you.
Yeah, I really want peace. It's Thanksgiving. It's the holiday season.
She's sad. She's sick.
To have clarity.
She's mad.
It's literally
Yeah.
clarity.
I'm like party in your Megan Thee Stallion narrative, huh?
We're not bringing nobody in.
I'm like London on the track in your Summer Walker vibe, huh?
Why you post our messages like that?
He's happy about that. That's what he wants. He wants to be the fuck nigga in your story. He wants to be the man that everybody can say, did you bad? Why you want to fuck with this corny ass miserable nigga?
Why you post our messages like that? Y'all, if y'all want to know the truth,
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Just be like, yo, I love this nigga, and I felt like he violated me, so I put my hands on him. Tell the truth.
Is that not what she said? Is that not what she said last time?
Sound crazy.
just call it a truce. You know, I think life is about ups and downs. I don't want a perfect life. They tearing you up. This is why I want peace, and this is why we have to set records straight. You don't get on Instagram and post my messages.
Yo, I don't live my life on Instagram. You think I give a about what they say in the comments?
You know, in reality, Christian really, really deeply loves the kid.
What?
And by all means, y'all, he'll take it to whatever lane. Leave his we are business partners, and that's the difference.
Who's the kid? Who is the kid that he loves so much? Girl, what? It's so sad when you see beautiful young women playing themselves like this. Just, girl, oh my God. I'm with this young lady. Don't call us next time. Look at him. He told you take accountability for hitting him, and all you did was continue to read the comments for business you put out there. Ladies, y'all make it real hard to support y'all as a woman. So stop acting like y'all fucking child. Listen, she ain't never been in drama until him, and she did all that for what? Because he's disrespectful. That's why. To me, I'm just disappointed that you back there. I'm just disappointed that you back there.